सर सर आपका माइक ऑफ है।
Okay, so today we are going to learn the general term and middle term. Before going to learn that, can you tell me the expansion of the a plus b whole to the power of 5? Any one of you? A plus b whole to the power of 5.
Sir, a raised to 5 uh, plus 5 plus 5 a raised to the power 4 into b plus 10 10 into a cube b square a cube b square plus uh, 10 a square b cube plus 5 into b raised to the power 4 and plus b raised to the power 5.
Yes, very good. Instead of saying like that, better you say in the binomial expansion form. Binomial expansion form is nothing but 5c0 a to the power of 5, 5c1. Suppose if I am asking a plus b whole to the power of 10. So, like these expansions, if you are taking into consider, so number of terms in a plus b whole to the power of 10, Isha? Number of terms in a plus b whole to the power of 10. How many terms will be there? Isha, can you hear me?
Sir, just now I have joined, sir.
Ah, yes, whatever it may be. A plus b whole to the power of 10.
Repeat the question, sir.
A plus b whole to the power of 10 will have how many terms? How many terms will be there in the a plus b whole to the power of 10? Okay. Don't know. Ligmi. Okay. Anyone?
11.
Yes, one more than the power. Ah, okay. Maybe 11 terms, not it is 11 terms. But 11 terms will be there whenever in some cases 11 terms will not be there. That is exceptional cases where the some terms will be get cancelled. If the terms a and b are, if you are taking other terms, a and b, if some particular terms, but if exactly if I say that a plus b whole to the power of 10, 11 terms will be there. A plus b whole to the power of 11, 12 terms will be there. A plus b whole to the power of n plus 1 terms will be there. And exactly you can find out the general term is nothing but if I am asking you to find out the fourth term, fifth term, seventh term, or exactly what is a middle term. So that you can find out using this concept middle term or general term. So general term already you know that. Already in the expansion of a plus b whole to the power of n, I told you what is general term. So first let us go through this one and so that easily you can understand. Is it visible to you? The presentation is visible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
General and middle terms. Okay. So binomial theorem expansion. What is that expansion? X plus y whole to the power of n if you are taking. A plus b or x plus y doesn't matter. nc0 x to the power of n, nc1 x to the power of n minus 1 y, nc2 x to the power of n minus 2 y square, so and so on. nc n minus 1 x to the power of y. y का कोएफिशिएंट nc के नीचे क्या होगा वही होगा, isn't it? Okay, here you can observe that this is expansion and here nc1. So the first term is nc0 x to the power of n is one, first term. The second term is nc1 x to the power of n minus 1 y to the power of y. In that way, if you continue that third term nc2 x to the power of n minus 2 y square. And seventh term if you see that nc6 आ जाएगा. थर्ड बोलो तो nc2 एंड x का कोई x पावर क्या है n minus 6, y का पावर 6 है. Like that, ये सेवेंथ टर्म इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय t7. So t r plus 1 7 होता है तो 6 आ जाएगा. So r plus 1 होता है तो r आएगा. So NCR x to the power of n minus r y to the power of r will be considered as a general term in the expansion of x plus y whole to the power of n. In the expansion of x plus y. So middle term, how do you find out? That is general term. If you want fourth term find out कर सकते, fifth term find out कर सकते. So middle term in the binomial expansion can be find if the number of terms in the expansion is odd, there will be a one middle term, isn't it? Obviously 5 terms are there, इधर 2 इधर 2, बीच में एक होगा. If number of terms are even, 4 terms are there suppose, middle term क्या होगा? ये 4 terms में middle में 2 है. Suppose 5 are there, इधर 2 हो गया. So odd number है, so middle only one term will be there, and even number is there, middle 2 terms will be there. So if you see that number of terms in the expansion of x plus y whole to the power of n are n plus 1. If n is a even, power is even, then the number of terms in the expansion is odd. Do note this point. Most of the students will get confused. Power is even means number of terms. If number of terms are odd, one is middle term. If number of terms are even, the middle term is n by 2 plus 1th term. N by 2 plus 1th term. If the index is 6, number of terms will be 7. 7 terms होगा. 7 terms में middle term क्या होगा? 4th. So that is 6 by 2 plus 1 करना है. Okay? So number of terms is odd. The number of, if the power is odd, then the number of terms will be even. Number of terms will be even. Okay? So then there will be a 2 middle terms, and that 2 middle terms can be found out n plus 1 by 2th term and n plus 1 by 2 plus 1th term. So if you see that what is this n and n plus 1, you may get confused. Example you see, so that if the index is 5, number of terms will be 6. So number of terms 6 is nothing but 6 terms are there. So middle में क्या होगा? 3rd and 4th. When number of terms are 5, means number of terms are 6, index is 5. So 5 का 3 कैसे आ जाएगा? 5 plus 1 by 2, third term, and next term. So that 5 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. So third and fourth term, both the terms will be the middle term. Okay? समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Index 5 होता है तो, so mostly the students will get confused that with the index number क्या है, उसी number को n के मानना है, number of terms को नहीं. Okay? The next concept is term independent of x or constant term. Suppose if you are having the binomial expansion which contains both the terms with the same variable, some terms will be cancelled. So term without a variable is known as a term independent of x. Without variable, suppose x plus 1 by x whole square expansion you take, x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x plus 1 by x, उधर x cancel होगा, 2 आएगा ना. The 2 second term is a constant term. So which term is the constant term? How do we find out the constant term? Through the problems easily you can understand. Okay? So these are the concepts you are going to have. Problems, if you are solving that independent term, how do we find out? That easily you can understand. समझ में आया ना अभी? So based on this only you are going to have the exercise 8.2. 8.1 all the problems completed na? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now shall we start the 8.2 exercise? Based on this only 8.2 exercise will be there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So the question is asking to you, find the coefficient of x to the power of 5 in x plus 3 whole to the power of 8. The first question. So general term formula क्या है? Once again I will remind you here. General term. General term formula क्या है? 1 minute. So general term in this expansion is what here? X plus y whole to the power of n. In this expansion, the general term is denoted by tr plus 1. tr plus 1. tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x to the power of n minus r by to the power of r. So this is the general term. This is main thing in everywhere it is useful to you. So based on this only you are going to have the complete exercise 8.2. So the first problem is given to you. The first problem is given to you. 1 minute. Okay. So what is the question given here? First question in the first question, it is given that find the coefficient x to the power of 5 coefficient in x plus 3 whole to the power of 8. So you can find out here by expanding it, you can find out the coefficient of x to the power of 5, or you can find out x to the power of 5 coefficient. First you find out the general term in this expansion. In this expansion, you find the general term. So general term क्या है? tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x to the power of n minus r by the power of x place में x है, y place में 3 है, n place में 8. r we don't know. Which term is a independent of x? r we don't know. So what you can write here? This actually 8cr you can write 8cr x to the power of 8 minus r. Y is क्या है 3 to the power of r. So if you want x to the power of 5 coefficient, x का power क्या चाहिए 5. So 8 minus r to be taken as a 5. Did you understand? To get the coefficient of x to the power of 5, 8 minus r should be equals to 5. A power. So then this implies, what do you get here? 8 minus 5 is equals to r is equals to 3. So r is equals to 3r. So r is equals to 3 substitute करना. Therefore, c3 plus 1 is equals to 8c3. 3 है ना? X to the power of 8 minus 3. 3 to the power of 3. So this is equals to 8c3, 3 power 3, x power 5. So therefore, coefficient of x to the power of 5 in x plus 3 whole to the power of 8 is 8c3, 3 power 3. If you want to find out this value, 8 into 7 into 6 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 3 power. So 6 will get cancelled. Multiply that value and you can get it. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
So like this, you can find the second problem if you see that. Here the question is given that a power 5. Second also I will explain. Actually, I thought of explaining second only to you. And first I can give it to you. Because second little bit complicated नहीं but थोड़ा सा different. So what is the question is given here? The question is given a power 5 b power 7. Coefficient of this one in a minus 2b whole to the power of 12. Okay. So now here first you write the general term. What is general term? tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x to the power of n minus r y to the power of r. So tr plus 1 is equals to n क्या है इधर 12. 12cr x क्या है? What is x? Yes, x place में क्या है?
A.
A, सिर्फ A is there. A power 12 minus R and Y place में
2b minus 2b.
minus
minus 2b.
minus 2b to the power of r. And this one, how do we write? थोड़ा सा 12cr a power 12 minus r minus 2 power r b power r. Here, if you see that you want the a power 5, b power 7 coefficient. If you want directly, you can say that b power 7 means इधर 7 लेना है, इधर 7 ले लिया तो 12 minus 7 5. So a power 5, b power 7 आ जाएगा. So that is nothing but we need to take the r is equals to 7 here to get the coefficient. By observing this itself you are going to get coefficient of a power 5 b power 7. Take r is equals to 7. r is equals to 7 directly लिख सकते हैं, otherwise 12 minus r is equals to 5 भी लिख सकते हैं. From that r is equal to 7 आ जाएगा. So that is nothing but what you can write here. Therefore t 7 plus 1 is equals to 12c7 a to the power of 12 minus 7 minus 2 to the power of 7 minus 2 to the power of 7 b to the power of 7. Now what are the coefficients? This and this is the coefficient. 12c7 minus 2 to the power of 7 a power 5 b power 7. Therefore coefficient of a power 5 b power 7 in in a minus 2b whole to the power of 12 is 12c7 minus 2 to the power of 7. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and in the suppose the question is asking to you next to write the general term in the expansion. Just general term only asking to you to find out. And fourth question also in the same way. Fifth question में fourth term find out करने के लिए. Fourth term is nothing but general term लिखना है. Fourth चाहिए तो r is equal to 3 लेना है. Expand करना है. So sixth problem, find the 13th term in this expansion. Okay. So numberth term. Okay. Sixth problem I will explain to you because the question is given to you little bit in a complicated way. You may feel little bit different, but it's not different. Problems are, and here do remember that. Sir, you may get out, sir, ये 2 to the power of 7 value लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है. 12c7 value. Yes, you have to write it and simplify it, but I request you to that don't waste the time in the starting only to calculate these values. ये calculate करने के चक्कर में आप लोग बहुत ज़्यादा time waste करते हैं. You do the problem in your examination. Exam में अभी तो notes में completely करना है. And in the exam I am saying to you, you do it here and leave it. And do remember that this problem is incomplete. And after completion of all the remaining problems, time, if it is left over, then do it, calculate it. Otherwise, you are not going to lose the more marks. If you write the answer like this, it is not given that exactly the numbers it is to give. Coefficient क्या है पूछा है sir, that you can do it. Okay? समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sixth problem see here. Sixth one. So what is given here? Find the 13th term in the expansion. 13th term in the expansion of 9x minus 1 by 3 root x whole to the power of 18, where x is not equals to 0. So first write the general term tr plus 1 is equals to LCR x to the power of n minus r by to the power. Better you write every time. Now here 13th term is asking t 13. R is equals to not 13. R is equals to not 13. So t 12 plus 1. R is equals to 12. So n क्या है इधर 18. 18 से 12. X क्या है 9x. 9x to the power of 18 minus 12. And b value minus 1 by 3 root x to the power of 12. इसको simplify करना है. So how do you simplify? 18c 12 can be written as 18c 6 also. 18c NCR is equals to NC n minus r. So 18C 18 minus 1. Otherwise 12 को कितना ऐड करें तो 6 आ जाएगा. 6 ऐड करें. How much adding means you are going to get the 18. 12 को 6 ऐड कर लें तो 18 आ जाएगा. So 6 you can write. ये भी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करने के लिए लिख सकते हैं. If you want you can write and you can calculate as it is. 12 भी लिख सकते हैं. It's not wrong. And 9 to the power of 12 minus 6. 18 minus 12 is equals to 6. And x to the power of 6 minus 1 to the power of 12 1 by 3 to the power of 12, okay, and root x to the power of 12. समझ में आया? So what you can write here? 18C12. This is can be written as 3 square whole to the power of 6 and x power 6 minus 1 to the power of 12 plus 1 हो जाएगा 1 by 3 to the power of 12 can be written as 3 square whole power 6 and this is x power 6 x power 6 this one will get cancelled. Then the final answer will be 18C12 only. So this is whatever the term it is asking to you, that is independent term of x. This is 18 x cancel हो गया ना पूरा. But independent term of x cannot be found out like this. When we find out the general term, automatically you got this one. And how do we find out the independent term of x? We'll see the one problem here. Suppose if you get here some value if you are getting in the general term, exactly r value is given here. Their r value will not be given. Okay? ये समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Next. Next, seventh one, find the middle term in the expansion. Middle term answer. So seventh problem I will explain to you. Yeah, you do it. Okay, 3 minus x cube by 6. 3 minus x cube by 6 whole to the power of 7. Middle term. First you write number of terms in this expansion. Here n is equals to 7. So number of terms in the expansion x n plus 1, that is nothing but 7 plus 1, which is equals to 8 terms will be there in the expansion. Okay? Eight terms will be there. So when there are even number of terms are there, what are the middle terms? Up directly middle terms you can write. Middle terms are 2 terms will be there middle terms. So what are that? N plus 1 by 2, n plus 1 by 2th term and n plus 1 by 2 plus 1th term. These both the terms will be there. n plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 8 by 2. 8, 7 plus 1 by 2. 7 plus 1 by 2th term are 7 plus 1 by 2 plus 1th term. So what do you get here from this? This is 4th term and this is 5th term. ये सभी कैलकुलेट करने का जरूरत नहीं. Directly also you can think and directly also you can write. So now what you have to write? 4th term, 5th term you need to find out. 4th term how do you find out? T4 find out करना है. T3 plus 1. Formula you are having, you have to substitute and simplify it. I think you can do it. Can you? Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Problems. I think so you can do it. And the 9 to 12 problems, 9, 10, 11, 12 problems are there that we will discuss now. Because they are little bit different problems. Okay? Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Same way, the both the terms here you have to find them. Eighth problem में क्या है? Power क्या दे दिया? 10 दे दिया. Number of terms क्या होगा? 11 होगा. Number of terms will be 11. When the power is given to you 10, even number of terms will be 11. Number of terms 11 होता है तो yes, tell me, middle term क्या होगा? मिडिल टर्म क्या होगा? Which term is the middle term? I am not asking exactly what is the middle term.
So the constant one.
I am not asking constant. 10 means power 10 is there. 11 terms are when 11 terms are there. Third one, fourth one, fifth one.
So sixth term. So sixth term.
Sixth term is sixth term because either 5 or either 5. Very simple. Whenever you are having the odd number of terms odd होता है. Otherwise, here most of the students will get confused that ये blindly याद नहीं रखना मेरे हिसाब से. Whatever a plus 1 by 2, a plus 1 by 2, n by 2 plus 1, ये सारा याद नहीं रखना. It's really English. It's not necessary to do. थोड़ा सा logic apply करना. And some of the students will blindly think that power even ये even होता है तो odd होता है तो याद रखना थोड़ा सा difficult है. I think so it is not necessary. Common sense use करना है. 10 terms है, 10 power 10 है. So 11 terms. 11 बोले तो बीच में एक ले लो, इधर 5, इधर 5. So directly one. Therefore the middle term is sixth term. It's not wrong. Okay. So ninth question, see here. In the expansion of 1 plus a whole to the power of m plus n, prove that the coefficient of a power m and a power n are equal. दोनों को coefficients find out करना है. It's not very difficult. 1 plus a whole to the power of m plus n. First you write the general term. General term formula क्या है? Formula is nothing but this is form of x plus y whole to the power of n expansion. NCR x to the power of n minus r y to the power of r. This is general term. Here already I have written. But better you write every time. So in this expansion क्या होगा? tr plus 1 n. n का प्लेस में m plus n. c. r का r प्लेस में r. x प्लेस में 1 to the power of कुछ भी होने दो 1 हो जाएगा. Okay, first you write 1 to the power of m plus n minus r. And y क्या है? a to the power of r. So this is equals to m plus n cr. ये 1 to the power of something is 1 only. a to the power of r. Now to get the coefficient of a power m, r should be taken m. r value m. So m plus n whole to the power of m plus n. Coefficient क्या होगा? To get coefficient of a power m, take r is equals to m. So therefore tm plus 1 हो जाएगा. r is equals to m बोला है. So what do you get here? m plus n c. इधर क्या होगा? r प्लेस में m आ जाएगा. a power m. Therefore coefficient is m plus n cm. To get the coefficient of a power n, to get coefficient of a power n, take r is equals to n. r का प्लेस में n लेंगे. Therefore coefficient क्या होगा? t n plus 1 r plus 1. r का प्लेस में n लेना है. m plus 1 r. So m plus n cn a to the power of n. Coefficient is coefficient of a power n is m plus n cn. So you know that m plus n cm will be is equals to m plus n cn. Why? Because NCA is equals to NCB implies A plus B is equals to N. ये दोनों का सम ये ऊपर वाला होना है. Therefore they are equal. If A plus B is equals to N, NCA is equals to NCB. So you are saying that therefore the coefficient of A power N, coefficient of A power N are equal. That is only asking you to prove. Therefore, in the last statement लिखना है. In the expansion of 1 plus A whole to the power of N plus N, coefficient of A power M and A power N are equal. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 10th problem is very important problem, examination point of view also. So that I will explain. It's not difficult to you, वो भी कर सकते हैं, but problem थोड़ा सा lengthy है बस. So what is the question given? Any one of you please read the question. Any one of you please. Do you have the textbook with you? If you have,
Yes, sir.
yes. Pado. The coefficient. Okay, you read.
The
सर मैं
coefficient,
बोल दूं? अच्छा देवान बोल दो.
the coefficient of the r minus 1 r and r plus.
Devian बोलो. Viprajit को बोल दो. Because already you said you opened your mouth once. Let us give the chance to him.
The coefficient of the r minus 1th and rth and r plus 1th term in the expansion of x plus 1 whole to the power n are in the ratio of 1:3:5. Find n and r.
How do you find out? कर सकते हैं. थोड़ा problem lengthy होगा. 2 linear equations you will get in the expansion of this one. And after solving the 2 linear equations, you are going to get. So okay, let me solve this one. Okay, solve कर सकते हैं. First you write the coefficients. So given binomial x plus 1 whole to the power of n, r minus 1th term in the expansion of x plus 1 whole to the power of n is t. Yes, how do you write? Tr minus 1 लिखना नहीं है. R minus 1th term. So what do you write? See here, हमको 4th term आना है. So t इससे एक कम लेते हैं, plus 1 लेते हैं. R minus 1th term चाहिए, 4th term चाहिए तो t 3 plus 1. ये 4 ही लिखना है, R minus 1 ही लिखना है. But R value क्या है उधर? That is very important here. You need t R minus 1 only. But this can be written as t R minus 2 plus 1. Why? Because we need to write in the form of t R plus 1. So that the problem becomes easy. Coefficients you can find out easily. So here the question is given to you the coefficients. So first you write the R minus 1 the term क्या है? Then afterwards you can go for the its coefficient. So it is equals to NCR minus 2 x to the power of n minus r minus 2. Even you can write here x plus 1 लिख सकते हैं, 1 plus x भी लिख सकते हैं. Which is comfortable to you, that you can write. If you write 1 plus x, what is advantage? If you write 1 plus x, the advantage is here 1 you are going to get. And here x to the power of r minus 2 directly. But in every place you have to take the 1 plus x. That is the main thing. समझ में आया ये problem? Even you can take the 1 plus x or x plus 1. in both anyone you can take into consider. So the coefficients are here given to you. Their coefficients are given to you. Coefficients to be taken into consider. Terms after writing the terms, what are the coefficients? So coefficients हम लोगों को ये इसका जरूरत नहीं है. उसके बाद क्या होगा? 1 to the power of r minus 2. So coefficient is this. Term लिखने के बाद coefficient आ जाएगा. Term लिखने के बाद coefficient आ जाएगा. Okay? So now here what do you get here? R minus 1th term in the expansion of x plus y whole to the power of n. Next, rth term is asking. Next, r plus 1th term is asking. Same rth term. Is it audible to you? In the expansion of x plus 1 is tr. So tr can be written as r minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1. So ncr minus 1 x to the power of n minus r minus 1 1 to the power of r minus 1. So हमको ये coefficient ही चाहिए. Just it is asking the coefficient. In the same way, r plus 1th term in the expansion of is tr plus 1 is equals to tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x to the power of n minus r 1 to the power of r. So here the given that coefficients are in the ratio 1:3:5. Coefficients are given to you 1:3:5. So given that coefficients are in the ratio of 1:3:5. So that is nothing but you can take that ncr minus 2 is ncr minus 1 is ncr is equals to 1:3:5. This is the thing given to you. Now individually you take, if you take these two ratio 1:3, these two ratio 3:5. You consider that one by one here. ncr minus 2 is r minus 2. ncr minus 1 is equals to 1:3. ncr minus 1 is ncr is equals to 3:5. Okay? Then what do you get here? ncr minus 2 is ncr minus 1. So this you can write ncr minus 2 by ncr minus 1. Otherwise ईस्ट फॉर्म में लिखना है तो ये बड़ा हो रहा है तो लिखना है तो ये x है नो प्रॉब्लम. इसको लिख सकते हैं n फैक्टोरियल by n minus r plus 2 factorial by r minus 2 factorial is n factorial by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial is equals to 1 by 3 or 1:3 लिखना है तो 1:3. ये इसको ईस्ट को इंटू कर दिया तो ये रेसिप्रोकल हो जाएगा. ओके, सो व्हाट यू गेट हियर n factorial by n minus r plus 2 factorial r minus 2 factorial into reciprocal n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial by n factorial is equals to 1 by 3. Is it visible to you? Is it visible to you? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whether it is audible or not, I am getting confused. You are not giving replies.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here what to do here? Even here when you are writing, this can be written as little bit change करके n minus r plus 2 into n minus r plus 1 factorial. लिख सकते हैं ना?
हाँ सर.
इसको n minus r plus 2 into n minus r plus 1 factorial, इसको r minus 2 factorial ऐसे लिखते हैं. इधर r minus 1 factorial को r minus 1 into r minus 2 factorial लिखते हैं. And इधर देखो n factorial cancel, r minus 2 factorial ये इससे cancel. So what is left over in the numerator? R minus 1. What is left over in the denominator? N minus r plus 2 is equals to 1 by 3. you are going to get a linear equation in terms of n and 3. So first let us consider this one. ये complete करने के बाद क्या आएगा? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो, n minus r plus 2 is equals to 3 into r minus 1. So what do you get here? N minus r plus 2 is equals to 3r minus 3. N minus r plus 2 minus 3r plus 3 is equals to 0. N minus r minus 4r plus 5 is equals to 0. This is linear equation. Like this only, you take the another 2. So what is the NCR minus 1 is NCR is equals to 3:1. These two ratio is 1:3, these two ratio is 3:5. And you will get another linear equation. Can you solve it? Huh? And the two linear equations you have to solve it. After solving the two linear equations, you are going to get n and r values. N and r values aa jayega. After getting the n and r values, so what is the question asking you to find out? Find an n and r values. That is only your linear equation aa jayega. Either be a linear equation aayega. Complete kar lo or you can do it. I think you can do it. It's not difficult. Okay? Can you do it, Viprajit?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Sir.
So same way, 11th and 12th problems also not difficult to you. Just to proving only. Here it is. Anything is not difficult to you. Find 11th problem is given to you. Proof that is easy. 12th may find the positive value of the m for which the coefficient of x square in the expansion is 6. Value of m find out करना है. Coefficient of x square is given to you 6. So x square coefficient चाहिए. So value of the m find out करना. So you can do it. It's not a very difficult to you. And complete this exercise. Okay? समझ में आया ना? And in the next class, miscellaneous problems we'll discuss.